Hi, I'm Ian Fischer, Creative Director and Co-Founder at C-Prompt Games. Today we're going to be talking about combat in Millennia.
For each of the eras, we have a certain set of soldiers that represent the most common fighting style of that era. Your armies will be based on whatever era you're in. So if you're in the ancient times, you will be using ancient weaponry. You will have swordsmen, you'll have hoplites, you'll have bows. And as you progress through the eras, you will get different and better weapons as you go along.
So warfare in Millennia involves armies, and you structure armies out of different types of units. When your army goes and gets into a fight, we show you a short scene and you get to see how you fared in the battle. The structure accomplishes two of our objectives for combat. One, we wanted there to be some deep and interesting decisions in combat, and we get that through the makeup of the armies, through the way that you decide to structure your army, how you decide to fight. The other is, we wanted this to be fairly seamless. We want to keep you in the strategy game. So we show you the short scene, it's fun to watch the combat, and you get some information about how you did, but we get you right back into the strategy game without you losing your place.
Based on your decisions that you make as a player, be it what age you go into or what national spirit you have, your army can be very different than your opponent's. For instance, in the Age of Ether, steam power is what influences most of the world. Like there's a land ship, or there's the Nautilus, which is a submarine, steam-powered submarine. These things will change how the game looks and plays. For each era, we have to create and think about what units are being shown with other units, and we have to make these recognizable to the player so that you know what armies you're fighting and who you are going up against.
The domain is another way that we kind of tie in some of the strategic side of the game into warfare. There are abilities that can influence warfare, like you can do a forced march so that your units can move again, or you can do reinforcements to heal your units. Those kinds of things come through as domain powers. If you have done things to earn more warfare experience and you have more points reserved in the warfare domain, you're more ready for a protracted war. You have more capabilities there if you have kind of a stockpile of those points. So attacking somebody that is sitting at 0 is an easier move for you because you know that they're not going to be able to use some of them. They're not going to be able to do reinforcements. They're not going to be able to do forced march. So really, the set of content where there's a lot of different things that you might run into, there's a lot of different ways that you might put your army together. All these things support one another, right? The national spirits, the combat model, the dynamic ages, all of these things work together to create this really deep, interesting system.